Not a lot of space. So your first period kind of feeling each other out a little bit. I think we had some opportunities throughout the game to potentially take a hold of it. I think that we gave them a little bit too much time and space at times, but any success we had was from checking them tightly and closing and advancing pucks quickly. So.
What did they do well in the third period? I think they held you to 6 shots on goal. Just did anything feel different?
I think they're really committed to getting pucks behind us and making us play on our own end. I think we had a little more trouble getting through the neutral zone in that period.
Chris, sometimes we throw around playoff atmosphere. You mentioned the tight checking, the intensity. Like this feel like a real heavyweight matchup to you?
I feel like a couple good teams, but I thought the game down in Florida was ramped up a little bit more. Like I said, it kind of felt like both teams are kind of waiting, a little more cautious. The game down in Florida felt like it was probably a little bit more run and gun, but no, it was 2 good teams.
Did playing a little bit more cautiously hinder you kind of finding your flow at all, or did you feel like that didn't really make an impact?
Well, I think they generated chances at times off it, right? When we didn't close, we didn't take away their time and space. They were able to make plays.
What's the mood like in here with with the knowledge that you could be getting help?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we feel good about where we put ourselves, as far as where the standings are, and the kind of hockey we've played, the whole year, and especially as of late. So, like you said, the deadline's coming up here, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're definitely happy with how we've been playing.
When you get an up close look at this Florida team, what are your impressions of what they are and what they do well?
I mean, fast, skilled, physical. It's a really good team. I mean, they don't give you much in the O zone. They play a tight man-on-man, and obviously really good goaltending too. So it's a really good team over there, and I think we play them one more time towards the end of the year. So that'll be a fun one. But yeah, it's a couple of good teams going at it tonight, and unfortunately they came out on top.
Ryan, you mentioned how physical it is. It feels like recently, and tell me if you agree, does it feel like you guys have ramped up your physicality recently?
Yeah, something Labby preaches is, physicality and speed, and yeah, you definitely noticed tonight, they're a team that likes to hit and bang and try to get under your skin, and we didn't back away from anything. We responded to it, and just threw some good hits of our own too.
Even though you don't get the result you wanted, does it feel like you were right there?
Yeah. I mean, it was a tight game when, right down to the end there, and yeah, it's tough losing. But they're a good team, and it was a good battle tonight for sure.
I think we get a lot of chances most nights, and thought our first one tonight wasn't great, but after that I thought we picked it up and got good looks. Obviously scored 1, so it seems like that power play is going to be big, PK is going to be big, so got to make sure that we're capitalizing.
Even with the loss, Vince, I mean, that's a team over there that's leading the top of the league. How do you guys measure up, in terms of when you go forward into the playoffs? You feel like you measure up pretty well against these guys?
Yeah, I mean, when we're playing well, I think we match up against anybody. It's just a matter of us, I think, being able to change the way we're doing things whenever something's not working. And I think tonight they did a really good job of staying on top of us. And whenever teams are able to do that, you got to make sure you find a different way to play offensive zone time. And we didn't do a great job of that tonight.
Vince, with the tight checking kind of atmosphere that you mentioned, did it feel like the intensity as far as the way that you guys were able to handle that? For the most part, you were right there with them?
Intensity-wise?
Yeah, and as far as the tight checking, it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of space for either team.
Yeah, I think first 2 periods especially, there wasn't many chances either way. And that's how playoff hockey usually goes. It's very tight checking and not a lot of room.
So over the next few days, how current do you stay? Are you checking your social media all the time to see if you guys did anything? What are the next few days like for you?
Well, it's rare that you get 4 days in the middle of the season without a game. So personally, I mean, take some time to get some rest and heal any bruises that you have. And obviously, if we make a trade or if something happens around this time of year, everybody's aware of it. Just got to take whatever it is in stride and roll with the punches, I guess.